Look, Chef Beardsly, yes, you seen the thumbnail, you read the, what is it, title? Mega Kraton is a go. So if you guys don't know, you should. M2C released the Mega Kraton. It's a ½ inch longer in the front. They designed it specifically for the Max 4 combo, but you can start from your stock electronics and get the base kit and just work your way up to all this stuff, or you can get the ultimate kit like I did and get everything all in one go. So they have plenty of options to make it so you can go how you want and start small and work your way up. So you can run your stock electronics with this chassis kit and then work your way up. But we're not doing that because you know how we do it. We go balls to the wall. So I got a brand new Kraton here, which we're gonna take apart, use it, and make a Mega Kraton, man. The ultimate kit comes with pretty much everything. Shock, shafts, freaking bulkhead. I'm sorry guys, I'm just too excited to even talk. The pin support blocks. It comes with the steering rack, all kinds of the thicker pins, the big ass dry shafts or CBDs. The thing I like the most with this kit, and when I was at Armageddon, that caught my eye and I wish I did a little closer look on it, is this right here. This cradles the back of that huge motor, or this huge motor here, so you don't get that notorious slap of the motor. So this is all the beautiful M2C machined aluminum, cradles the back of the motor, also screws on the bottom, so like it's supported all the way around. That right there is pretty much what sold me on this, because a lot of people throw these. I was a huge person that said like 12S wasn't designed for these rigs, you shouldn't do it. Well, now M2C came out with this, you should do it, because my buddy Arlo Loyal, he was doing videos on his Mega Kraton and it's insane. And I was like sold. I seen it at Armageddon. I watched a few of Aldo Loyal's videos and no brainer, guys. I also added, this does not come with the ultimate kit, I added these. These are the new mud guards for the rear. But let's get the build, man. Gotta pull the stock Kraton apart. Take the what I'm gonna do is take the front and rear off and then just go from there. That way I'll have brand new dips and all that stuff. I retired the Outcast, as you guys can see. She's been beat up enough, so we're replacing it with a Mega Kraton. And M2C, I think they did post this, so I can't say this. They are releasing a Mega Outcast. All right, let's get to building. All right, boom. So we pull off the front end. Sorry if you hear that in the background, it's my fan. Front end's off. I'm gonna take the diff apart, thicken the diff. I think I'm gonna hold off on the shock upgrade until I bend one of these. I know it comes with it, but I'm just curious to see how these hold up. Let's see, what else am I gonna do to this? Oh, the pillow balls the kit comes with, so we're gonna put the pillow balls in here in front of 2C. We're gonna put the steering rack right here. That's M2C. We're gonna put that on, and then we'll put this onto the new chassis, onto the front, and then we'll work on the rear, and then we'll pull out the center, and yeah, should be a pretty easy swap. You don't have to go, again, as in depth as me. If you were just using your stock electronics, you would literally just take your front and rear, put it on there, your center. That comes with the rear shaft that you need, and you just put it on and you go. But I'm tuning, so I'm gonna do 1 million in the front. I'm gonna earplug the rear, 500K. I'm gonna earplug the center and then 500K in the rear. I was talking to Aldo, and he told me his setup, and I think I'm gonna go a little thicker in the center and a little thinner in the rear. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, just to fill you guys in. So steering rack, we're gonna do the hinge pin blocks. This comes with, and the new thicker hinge pins that come with this ultimate kit. So I misspoke, you don't have to drill nothing, my bad. Again, I'm just excited, so just bear with me. So pins are in, we're gonna put the block in, to the other side, get the diff out, and we'll keep going. Alright, hinge pin blocks are on, new hinge pins are in, steering rack's on, good to go there, nice and smooth as always. And then I'm going to pull out this diff, fill it up with new diff juice, grease the crap out of here, because I always throw a bunch of grease inside. People do what you want, but I really don't have diff issues doing that. And then I'm going to also swap out the CVDs with the new ones that it came with, and then the front end will be done. Sorry guys, this is why I don't do a lot of wrenching videos. I forgot a step. I'm forgetful. Do this when you take the diff out like I just did. Make sure you put this shaft in. It's a longer front shaft. If not, you're gonna have to rip the whole diff apart, or like rip the diff out again to replace that. I forgot it, so I had to do that. Don't forget that. It's a big step, big step. So yeah, sorry. All right, a little update. Got the drive shaft, CVD, whatever you want to call it, in. Just got to install the pins that go on the end here. So there's two set screws that go on either side, or one. So one there, and the pin goes through. So I'm gonna hit that with some brake clean, clean off the grease that happens when they're milling and making stuff. And then we're gonna Loctite the crap out of those so the pins don't come out. And then we're gonna install it. Hell yeah. Diff's all back together. Just did a million in there. Sorry I'm not filming absolutely everything. It's you wrench, you know, and M2C has pretty good install videos if you need them. But it's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, let me get back to it. Just gotta put these pins in, and then yeah, I think the front end should be done then. Boom. Drive shaft's in. Greased up the bottom of the diff. I know people are like, you put so much grease in there. I do it because it works for me. You do you, man. So I still had the pillow balls to put in, but I'm not going to do that until the rig's pretty much built. I can do that before I even put the tires on. But yeah, all right, let's get the beautiful chassis over here and put the front end on. Boom. Front end is together. Hell yeah. I gotta tighten all this up, but just a loose fit right now. What I'm gonna do is put the rear, take the rear out, do the diffs. I'm not gonna film that. You've seen the front. Rear is a little easier actually because there's no steering involved. So I'm gonna do the same thing, just no steering. Gonna rip that out and keep on going, man. Keep on keeping on. It is, man, their stuff is so nice. Like these drive shafts are intense, bro. Hell yeah. All right, let me get back to it. Boom. Front is on, rear is on. Again, I cut in when I took that diff out and told you guys, but make sure you swap this shaft out before you put it back together like myself. Again, I'm not perfect, guys, and I don't hide nothing, so that was my F up. Obvious mistake, so easy fix. Rear shafts in, drive shafts are in, carriers are in, new pins, chassis beautiful as always. M2C, man, in my eyes they're second to none. 100%. I don't fanboy very often, but when it comes to M2C stuff, I 100% do. I've never had an issue with their stuff, and I know some people that had issues and they just call them, they answer, and it's fixed. Like, I mean, nobody does that, you know what I mean? So highly recommended. Boom, motor mount is in. The kit does come with a new motor mount, but there was a mix-up and I'm missing it from my Ultimate kit. No big deal. All I did was call them and they're like, we're so sorry, like something got mixed up and it didn't get put in the box. It's gonna be here in a day. So again, M2C standing behind their stuff. You bend it, you break it, if there's an issue, you literally call, a human answers the phone and it's fixed. You know what I mean? So great company. Like, I'm not too worried about it. They're gonna take care of it. It's gonna be here in a day. So I'm nothing against the company. Like, and they admit it was a mix-up. Stuff happens. Like, when little things like that happen, guys, don't freak out. Be human about it, call, and it's taken care of. But I'm lucky I had the one from the Outcast, so that's just mocked up. Again, I'm waiting on gears anyway, so no big deal. So yeah, I'll mount it up. I got that squish. I'm calling this a squish block. I don't really know what it's called, but just when you're doing that, just take your time. Don't cross-thread it. You might have to finagle a little bit, but once it's in, it's good. So yeah, next up, we're gonna build the ESC plate for the Max 4. Get that mounted up. I'm still waiting on my QS8s also, but I'm too excited. So we're gonna build it, and then again, I'm gonna have to pull this out and re-gear and stuff, but I don't care. I like wrenching, but man, M2C baby, second to none in my eyes. All right, let me get back to work. All right, so servo and receiver boxes in. Got our cover here, mounting up the ESC plate. This is how it goes together. It's kind of self-explanatory because they only go in one way. Line this up, screw this down. Yeah, and then we're cooking with gas now, man. We're doing good. Hell yeah. So nice. So nice. So I already filmed the ending of this video, but before you guys see that, I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna have to make different holes in the body just because it is longer in the front, and I don't trust myself to keep it even. I suck at that. So these are already oblong in the back, so I just took my body reamer and just moved the oblong the hole even a little bit longer because it's already oblong. So I just used this, went back a little bit, and she fits like a charm. It doesn't really throw off the truck. I think it looks good enough for me, man. But with doing that, you can't get these protectors on. So me personally, I would recommend doing the holes. I don't trust myself doing that. I'm just gonna trim this down, and then boom, it'll fit like a charm. Because whenever I make new holes, they're never correct. So I'm just gonna do, and it'll be good. I recommend doing what they recommend, but I'm fine with this. Boom. It's as far as I'm gonna go right now. Because again, I gotta pull out the center and the motor once my gears get here. But I want to do dry fit, see how everything fits. Everything fits great. You do have to trim a little here for the motor slide so you can actually get full motion out of it. I probably cut off more than you had to, but I'm fine with that. You probably could just get away with grinding it down, but I want to just make sure there's enough clearance. Everything went together good. Again, they are sending me the motor mount. Mistakes happen. I'm not holding that against them. The build itself is just an absolute beast, man. Centers, it's all M2C except bulkheads, arms, and shock towers, and then obviously diffs. So yeah, I'm pumped, man. It's gonna be a beast. So that's the end of the build, because really all that's left is I'm gonna swap gears, put the battery trays in, and it's done. And obviously the cross member and stuff up here, but I'm not gonna do that because I gotta pull it out to re-gear it. But absolute beast. Link in the description to M2C. Again, you don't have to get the entire Ultimate kit like I did. You can start with a base model chassis and stuff that's, I think, less than 400 bucks, and then just build up from there, which is awesome. So I'm so pumped to get this out. We might meet up with a buddy that also lives in Florida, do a double or triple mega bash. Stay tuned for that. I got videos in the pipeline. I gotta start editing. I gotta get off my butt and start doing this stuff. Doing this build, man. So much fun. I enjoyed it. Again, I still think M2C is second to none. Like, look at that motor support. Awesome. Check them out. Link in the description. Like and subscribe. Next video on this will be a run video. Are the dips gonna hold? Am I gonna need aluminum bulkheads? Who knows? Catch you guys soon.